This is Carrie Sue with Fine Arts and Illustration again. This is part 6 of Naughty Kitty. And in the last video we went and put texture speckles around with the toothbrushes. And after that I let it dry, and I'll show you what I did after it was dry. I went ahead and put some pencil work on it. Since that's the only skin part that she has, besides the pink in her ears, it was, I used a Color Soft Duet. I'll show you that. I used red and blush pink. And I just did just a little bit rosy her cheeks and worked around her mouth, the inside of her mouth. And a little bit in the ears for some definition, some value, and the shadow area around the cap where that's going to be. And those wonderful little frowny marks. I put a little bit there too. So today I'm going to airbrush the tutu and see how far I can get on the actual whole costume in black. And also I want to do some surrounding area in the back on the corners and darken this so that the inside area has a bright light and the rest of it is darker so that she really pops out through the middle. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I have my paints all ready. This is, yeah, I'll show you. This is just a porcelain platter I got for $1 at a secondhand store. And then there's my my detergent cap. I'm still using that. That washed up pretty well. And I have my eyedropper so I can put clean water to mix my paint in my airbrush pot. And I used, to mix it and to put the paint in the pot, I use this MAC. I love it. It's perfect for that. I just mix it here and then I put it in the, just a little bit in the pot because it's not going to take very much to do the tutu. And then that helps me, if I mix very small amount, that really helps switch colors. I just switch colors in pot because I only have one pot. I really need to, I need to invest in 5, but I haven't done that yet. And my Badger is very old anyway, so I'm not even sure they sell those anymore, the little pots. There's my Badger. It's noisy. I'll plug it in for you. That's the way that sounds. And, yeah, so I will mute that when I do it. And over here, I've got my airbrush all ready, and I have my cleaner that I use in between, keep my airbrush clean. And so I'll be doing that, and I'll have that on film. But if you don't, I want to say, if you don't have an airbrush and you are following this process, you can take your acrylic ink or acrylic or watercolor, and you can glaze all of this, and you can layer with your acrylics the same way, because this is going to be very, it's not going to be very opaque. It's just going to be light, and so that I can layer with the airbrush and then do some more hand work on top of that. So if you don't have an airbrush, not many people do, or if you're not airbrushing, you can just use your acrylic the same way as you use a watercolor. You just water it down, do some glazing. It might come out looking a little bit, you know, different, but the style, you could still get your own style there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will mute this and you can watch the airbrush process. Okay? Okay, I did some airbrushing. I put the white around some of the edges. I put the pink and some dark pink mixed with the black and ochre. I put that around the edges also. And then I put some facial skin on her face with the ochre and the rose pink that I was using. I did some work on the tutu, and I put some gray base on the black parts. A lot of white. Probably put too much white. I don't know. We'll see. So now I'm going to go back and this is part 6. So right now I'm going to do some more pencil work after this, and make sure this is nice, dry, and hard before I do that. Otherwise it'll just come right off. Just a little bit of pencil work with the outfit, and maybe some more on the tutu. Not on the face so much, maybe the tongue. I might do some glazing with the acrylic on the face to keep it soft. And then I want some more pink in the ears. And we'll work on defining these gloves. So I'll see you for part 7. And if you're following along still, hit the subscribe button down there with the little cowgirl, and be sure and catch up if you haven't seen 1 through 5. Okay, thank you. See you again. Bye.